What is the balance between your own prep and what the director has in mind? And especially like many a times on set, so I do South movies and the language barrier is there. So many times the director, the scene that he gives, he completely changes on spot. If I knew the language, I can take 5-10 minutes to prep. Okay, I'll stay with the breath and just do whatever comes to me naturally in that moment. But when you have that language barrier and you can't even do it in 5 minutes, then how do you manage that?
Yeah, I mean, it's a limitation if you don't know a language, and if ideally, I mean, when you have that limitation, when you're casting an actor who does not understand the actual language, then you should give that person a little time to memorize, because you know as the director or whoever is behind the camera that this limitation exists. But if it's not coming, you just have to make the most of it.
Okay.
If you have 5 minutes, then you learn whatever you can in 5 minutes. And then a lot of times, you know, it's the stress of, oh, I have not learned it perfectly, that is ruining your scene. Mm-hmm. So even if you've learned it 80%, if you go with trust, 90% तो याद आ ही जाएगा.
जी.
But if you go learn 80% and go with fear, सिर्फ 50% होगा, क्योंकि fear 30% भी भुला देगा.
जी.
So to make the most of that situation, at least hit 90% of the memory and the lines with your 5-minute preparation by trusting and letting yourself be, instead of fearing and making जो आता था वो भी भूल गए.
जी, बट जैसे वो पूरा ही चेंज कर देते कभी कभार एंड
तो बोलो उनको कि भाई मुझे लैंग्वेज नहीं आती.
एंड द वर्स्ट थिंग इज कि कभी कभार क्या होता है कि वो कहते हैं कि नहीं मैम नो प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा आपसे. मैंने कहा नहीं ऐसा नहीं होगा, मुझे टाइम चेंज दे. लाइक नहीं आप अच्छा ही कर रहे हो. लाइक नहीं ये मेरा ईथोस नहीं है.
It's at the end of the day you are as good as in not as good, but you're pretty much a puppet in cinema. You know, I mean, it's a very offensive word to use for an actor. But when I say puppet, I just mean that, of course, you have a lot of, it's your thoughts and your emotions and your take and your subtext and all of that. But it's not how you want it to be. It can never be. It will always be what the people who are in control, or the director, producer, whoever, or the DOP and the other people, it's how they want to create it. It will always be like that. So you just have to make the most of it.
Will that not diminish my performance and my capability as an actor then?
It will, but
how do I justify that?
No, not necessarily. It may diminish for that one particular project, not like forever. So if your circumstances are not ideal, and if you're not experienced enough to take a twig and turn it into your, you know, something that saves you from drowning, if you're not that experienced, then जितना उसमें loss होगा वो होगा. But accept that also कि ठीक है, ये situation ही ऐसी है कि you can only reach this level.
जी.
And then tomorrow you will work with a director who will actually take you beyond your own level by pushing you and working with you a certain way and tapping into some aspects of you and giving you that time. So that will keep happening.